can't get any sleep. I don't know what's... I just can't get any sleep. I try and I just can't get any sleep. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I can do about it. Well, I do know what I can do about it. I know I can't get any sleep, and I know what I can do to fix that. 1 week. 7 days. 7 days. More than enough time. More than enough time for me to find the perfect Halloween costume.
Skeletons, monsters, and howling cats, spooky masks and jack-o'-lanterns, witches and devils and big black bats.
Why do I think Halloween's so important? For me, I just really like the costumes. I really like putting on that persona, that identity of someone or somebody else. It's a form of escapism, I guess you can say. But I like it. I like becoming that other person or other thing, and I think it's important for everybody to do that.
Ever since Steve and I have been together, which is kind of a long time now, he's been obsessed with Halloween.
I think it's important for people to experiment with their own personalities, and I think Halloween helps people do that. Maybe I think a little bit too much about costumes in Halloween, and maybe I think about a little bit too much about going around wearing a costume and being somebody that I'm not.
Like, he started planning pretty much like from New Year's all the way up until Halloween what he was going to be, and I started to notice he had a problem.
But it's fun. I like doing it, and I think it's a great thing. I think everybody should dress up as a cobra one night and go slithering down the street.
And like, I don't know, like I wish there was some kind of support group for him or something, you know, because it's just like, that's all he could think about all year round is obsessing about what he's going to be for Halloween.
I am a last-minute shopper. I think it's a fun day to dress up and be different and just not be yourself. Yeah, I think most people are procrastinators. I know I am. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards the devil, as you can see. Nothing like a good she-devil.
It's really fun. It's one of my favorite holidays. Just to see everybody dressing up and eating a lot of candy and going to parties. I think it's really fun. I think everybody, no matter how old they are, if they have fun, should wear Halloween costumes.
Don't lose your top. There we go.
Steven! Poor little Magnolia. You're a ladybug now? How many costumes has your daddy put you in this Halloween? You look cute. Why don't you go as a tarantula?
How would I pull that off?
Why the tarantula?
I don't want to be a spider.
Why don't you go as an octopus?
Isn't that like the same thing? Like instead of a thing with 8 appendages, like spinning webs, I'll be a thing with like 8 appendages underwater shooting ink out my ass.
You need to decide on something soon. You're running out of time.
I just don't want to be something stupid.
Why don't you go the political route? You know, Halloween is scary. Politicians are scary. Plus, you'll be like making a statement.
Going political is a downer. Like, people that go political are like way too much into politics. And plus, they're the same kind of people that go to a party and they're like, try to crack a Geneva Treaty meets a congressional mandate at the West Wing kind of joke.
What does that mean?
Exactly! That's why I don't want to go political.
Oh, man. Why don't you make a list?
What, like Santa Claus?
Oh, no, like, Steven, you're freaking running out of time, and you better decide on something soon list.
Remember when I was a kid? My mom picked out my costumes, and the truth of that, there was really only one costume. It was the same costume every year. She just changed it a little bit. Just changed it a little bit to make me think that I was something new, something different. The costume, no matter what it was always the same thing. People always thought it was like a penis. Because it originally was a hot dog. This costume that my mom picked out, she actually made it for me. And it was pretty good. It was like this Oscar Mayer Wiener kind of thing going on, and it looked like I was an Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. Can you know how it has that kind of curved shape and stuff? It was all pink and stuff. So obviously, some people got confused with the a penis. The following year, somehow that same costume miraculously turned into a green pickle. And the next year it turned into a giant peanut. A giant peanut. And then the year after that, I became a banana.
Steve's like a madman, during Halloween. He's always trying on these different costumes. He's like obsessive about the whole thing. One year he comes in here like every day for 2 weeks straight wearing a different costume. Our boss had to step in and tell him, to cut it out because it was just getting out of hand. And he's never satisfied with the costume that he finds. He always, wants something different, or it's not right. Something's always wrong with it. And he just procrastinates trying to find the right Halloween costume, and he procrastinates with a lot of other stuff too. I mean, you ought to go over to his house and see that backyard. Man, it's a jungle. He needs to seek help. That's all there is to it. He needs to go. I need to give him. Where do I have my therapist's number? Because of Steve, I'm sick of Halloween. I used to like it, take the kids out. Not anymore. I dread the whole month of October. Because Steve's going to come in here with some crazy idea about a Halloween costume and then decide that it's not good enough.
Do you want some candy?
February 31 in the front yard. Children.
Something fun to have for a party. I mean, it's better to go, in a costume than not in a costume, and be a part of everybody else who's going to a costume party. So I think it's fun for everyone to go out there and find people they want to be. Go find something that you like and it's funny and do that. I don't think it's alien for anything. I think you should go have fun. It's Halloween. Why not?
Yes, I dress up and I get out with the kids every year. I guess they dress up and be themselves. Everybody should have their own opinion, but Halloween really is for the kids. So, they get to go and get them bags of candy and don't have to pay for it. I don't think it can be too much Halloween. I really don't.
The internet is a whole lot like Halloween costumes. Instead of one night, they're like non-stop. So if you want to be like, hey, I want to live Halloween all 24/7, all day, every day, then you can go on the internet and you can be Count Dracula 15500 or the Werewolf 3284 or Frankenstein 1344 or whatever you want to be. And that's pretty much what these people on the internet, they're doing. They're disguising themselves as these personas, but the truth is those personas are them. And it's the same way with Halloween costumes. MySpace page and that Friendster page and that AOL and Yahoo email address you have at wherever.com, your name, this and that. That's like a Halloween costume. As that internet email address represents you, actually a Halloween costume represents you as well. And it's just not as electronically and computerized.
You know, there's a lady in there that's got like a tabletop. She's a one-night stand. It's original. You know, it's got everything. It's got the ashtray. It's got the birth control pills. You know, that took some thinking.
Halloween is very important because it gives us all the time to get out and really support the companies like M&M and Snickers, and then in turn we help support the dentist because all the cavities that they get from the candy.
Hello? Yeah, we're like, I'm not out to please everyone with my costume. The people that get it, that's all I care about.
What can I bring to the table as far as Halloween? And you know, if you sit there and you say, I want to be a cowboy or a pirate or a ninja, you know, you're not really bringing a whole lot of stuff. And I know I'm a fucking pirate, but you know, I threw it together. I tried to try and make it as much me as possible.
Today's Halloween. We're just getting ready to go trick-or-treating. Are you ready to go trick-or-treating? Here's your basket, huh? Are you ready to go trick-or-treating? Well, Steven finally picked out a Halloween costume, but it was like at 2 a.m. this morning. I'm just glad it's over with. And I guess you could say, like, all that worrying about Halloween and everything, he didn't even realize he's going to be working. I guess you noticed Steven's not around. Halloween is on a Tuesday this year, and that's a work day. So, but Steven, he's up at work right now, and I guess you could say he's celebrating Halloween with work this year. Are you ready? Let's go trick-or-treating. Where's your basket? Well, we'll see you later.
Steve, I see you finally found a Halloween costume. What are you supposed to be?
I'm a North Korean nuclear missile, and I know I kind of went that political route this year, but I thought it was a good year to go the political route. It's election year. And nuclear warhead scary, Halloween scary. Voila! I think I hit the nail on the head.
That's funny. I thought you were a giant penis.
Thank you.